Hey guys, it's Melanie the Mystic, back with another reading. How is everybody doing? Oh man, I'm doing really good. Oh, sorry. I'm getting into my chair here and I got the camera right next to me. Okay. So, okay. Right. So, oh dang it. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, are we still good? We're still good. Okay. So, this is a really deep reading. I pulled these cards last night and I was meditating over all of this and looking at all these messages, and it was so overwhelming that I ended up getting a really bad headache and I had to shut it down for the night. So I went ahead and did that, and I came back today, and Spirit's asking me to share these messages with you guys as a collective reading, and they've also instructed me to move to the bottom of the deck energy once I explain these. So we're going to go through all the tarot cards. Then I'm going to pull from some or hopefully all of my other love decks, because I want to pull some messages from your person, um, so that you guys can have an idea, to the kinds of things that this person or these people want to come in and say to you, because there's a lot of trickery and deceit going on here, okay? And this person, somebody wants to love bomb you, basically. And so I want to get some messages from a couple of these love oracle decks to help you guys understand the kinds of romantic things this person might come in and say to you, but you need to keep your guard up and keep your boundaries set in place. Okay, guys? All right, so let's jump into this. Okay, so the first thing I was picking up with these two cards is, first of all, I was picking up on two separate energies for this King of Swords. So this is two different people I'm picking up on. It could also be someone with multiple personality disorder, okay, for some of you. But basically, I'm picking up on two separate energies for this King of Swords. And this, but I'm just going to say this person because it's easier, okay? If this is more than one person for you, then go ahead and take it at how it resonates for you. Some of you, this may just be one person, okay? This is meant to be for many different people, so take it how it resonates. If there's anything I say here that doesn't necessarily apply to you, there's a couple things going on. One, it may be because it hasn't happened yet, or you haven't seen the results of whatever it is I'm speaking of. Or two, it's not for you, it's for someone else watching this reading. Not every single thing I say is going to be for you entirely in this reading. Some people, this whole reading will resonate. Other people, what needs to resonate will. Whatever messages resonate with you are what Spirit needs you to know right now. It's what they are desperately trying to get through to you to help you understand people and situations in your own life, okay? All right, guys, so moving on. These two, well, this King of Swords is extremely selfish, greedy, okay? They are also refusing to let you go. Refusing. Like, look at how stubborn this person looks, okay? And he is not going to let go of this pentacle, all right? And that, in a sense, is you to them. It's like this person views you as abundance. They view you as gain, a way for them to gain, a way to be successful. There's a lot going on there. So, yeah, this is really okay. Moving on. Basically, this person, this King of Swords energy, not only are they greedy and selfish and refusing to let go of you and the idea of being with you, they are going through some things emotionally, okay? And it's pretty deep. So, first of all, I'm picking up that, set that over there, that this King of Swords is not only battling severe emotions within them that they have about you because they're sad, depressed, they miss you, or they feel like they missed out here on gaining, okay? And another thing I'm picking up is they're also, see how there's like 5 people here all fighting against each other? That's what that card's about. All the 5 cards are conflict cards or changes taking place. And I feel like this person is refusing to make the changes necessary in their own life, that it's causing a whole bunch more emotional drama, issues, and problems for them. So not only are they emotionally going through it, missing you, but on top of that, now they've built a bunch more crap and they're emotionally going through some things with several other people as well. And so the next thing I'm picking up here is with this Hermit card next to this Seven of Swords, I feel like, see, this person is really sneaky, okay? This person is a sneaky, manipulative energy here. And it's like they like to come in and take from others, but they don't want the others to know that they're taking from them. So they're secretive, manipulative, they lie, and they sneak up on you and get you with these false illusions of what they want you to believe, okay? And it's all part of their manipulation. But if they're willing to sneak in on you like this and grab whatever they can get and get out of there before you know, is that the kind of person you want back in your energy? You know? So to me, what this is saying is this person's been in hermit mode, isolation, and or they isolate themselves from everyone else regularly. And when they do this and they're alone, they constantly think about you and how they can deceive you, trick you, be sneaky with you, lie to you to get what they want again. Okay? Also, I'm picking up with the Hermit card that they do obsessively think about you when they are in isolation, when they are away from others. Okay? Some of you, your person could be in jail or in some kind of institution where they're kind of like locked away from the rest of the world. And others of you, your person just, they're known for disappearing, the whole disappearing act, okay? And they disappear and they isolate and they go off to be alone because they do a lot of thinking. And this person used to be a really good manifester, and that's part of why they like to isolate, so they can go off and manifest what they want. But the Most High has been seeing all of this deceit and trickery and lies and sneakiness that this person has been giving out to others, and it's almost like the Most High kind of stepping in like, hey, whoa, no, we're about to step in here, divine intervention, because you can't be just treating people like this and manifesting whatever you want and not caring who else it's going to affect in a negative way. You just want to get what you want. Okay, that's the energy I'm picking up for this person. It's so greedy and selfish. Okay, and arrogant. Oof. So there was something else too. Let me look again really quick that I saw in the book when I was reading that caught my eye, because it mentioned when the Hermit card shows up in a reading with the Four of Pentacles. Let me find it here for you guys. I think it was on the Four of Pentacles page. Yeah, good memory, because I read that last night. So it says, when the Hermit card shows up in a reading as well as the Four of Pentacles, it's talking about how your person... Okay, what I'm picking up is when you first were with... So this is obviously an ex, and when you were first with this person, they had a lot of love for you, or so you thought they did, because they came across as overly love bombing, and it made you convinced that this person loved you equally like you loved them. But they were being sneaky and deceitful, and they were lying and tricking you, okay, into believing this. And so what happened then is everything went down how it did. You guys are now separated, and you have decided to put up your healthy boundaries and shut this person out completely from your life, and you no longer communicate with them. And now they are thinking that they're in love with you. But is it because you shut them out and there's some kind of player, and players can't handle it when you shut them out? And now, like, you're some kind of conquest, or this mountain that they have to climb and conquer because they didn't conquer it before, you know? So for some of you that will really resonate. So, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. But regardless, well, the reason why these cards are both out here in this reading, I feel, is because it's saying that your person, it's like they shifted, and at the end of your relationship, it was really rocky. There was a lot of cheating going on, lying, deceit, and you knew it. And at that time, this person had realized, oh my gosh, I am in love with so-and-so. But now I'm so far in to all this drama and mess and cheating and lies and deceit with them, that now I can't tell them. I can't tell them the truth. It's like I hear this person in my head. They were afraid to be honest about their emotions and how they really felt, because it makes them feel weak to be honest about their deep emotions with others. And it's like they felt like if they told you that they were really seriously, madly in love with you, that it would make them appear to be weak, and that you would attack them in a negative way because they became vulnerable with you by trying to share the truth. And it's like that comes from emotional traumas from before they even knew you. This fear of honestly expressing emotions to others without worry of betrayal and stuff. That goes really deep, okay? And this person needs a lot of healing. And that's also why I feel this is here. Not only do they need it really bad, but they haven't done any healing. Okay? They still have to heal over all their stuff. It's all just like festering inside them, and it's getting worse and worse and worse by the day. Okay? So, moving on here, the next thing that is really standing out is with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups here together is telling me that this person, they're carrying a lot of burdens now that they're not with you anymore. Like, since you and them separated, they've picked up a lot more new burdens on top of old burdens. Okay? And it's really got them in a depressed state here. But then I was also picking up that this is talking about your person having a whole bunch new burdens about you. Okay? And it was crazy what I was seeing, because it was like your person is now burdened with, I gotta just hold this up here to show you guys, it's so powerful. You see this man carrying all this, and it's like a burden, okay, that he's carrying all these heavy wands by himself, and it looks like it's too much for him to handle. So it's like your person is this person, and they're carrying all these burdens, and one of these burdens now has to do with, well, several of them, but I'm starting with this one. This first one I'm seeing is a new burden they picked up is constantly feeling sad and depressed and missing you. Okay? Then another new burden they've picked up about you is it is now a burden on them that they constantly think about you. Because this card, that's what this guy is doing. He's thinking about everything. So your person is constantly reliving things in their mind, constantly thinking and daydreaming about past events with you, things that took place, arguments, things you said, things they said. Then they go back and they're like, okay, now what if it would have played out this way? And it's like they're playing out all these other scenarios to see how things could have turned out, but it's all just a fantasy in their own mind. And this has become another big burden for them. Also, a third burden that they've now picked up after, your guys' split is sorry guys, they're completely off balance. Okay, and that is now a huge burden for them. They were really balanced when they were with you, but ever since then they've gotten more and more unbalanced as time has went by. Then the next burden I see, the 9 of Cups is in reverse here. This is the wish fulfillment card, and in the upright, this man has everything he wants and then some. So it's like he has everything he's ever wanted, and then behind this curtain he has that much more that he's keeping hidden because he doesn't want everyone to even know how much he has, because it's that much. Also, this card, when it comes out in the upright, talks about you're getting a wish granted. Okay, but in the reverse, I was picking it up as this is yet another burden of this person now, that they're carrying around regret because they realized that you were their wish come true and they threw you away like trash. Okay? And this is a big burden playing on them now because they think about it. They think about it constantly. Okay? And it's got them feeling sad and depressed. They're actually crying real tears here. And they are truly devastated But that doesn't mean that if you took them back, they would have good intentions and treat you right. Maybe it's part of their dark night of the soul to feel this way because they desperately need some healing here that they are ignoring. Okay. So the next thing I'm seeing here is the Ace of Cups, okay? And it's like your person, yet another burden they've gained here now is seeing you be emotionally fulfilled in your life. So for most of you, you've already found your person that loves you unconditionally and shares the same love with you that you have for them, and it's an equal give and take union, partnership, romance, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. It's meant to be. And it's like this King of Swords person from your past has to hear about it, see it on social media, however, but somehow they know about it and they know that you're emotionally fulfilled. And it's like, they're like, well, crap, what can I even go in and offer this person? They have everything they want and then some. What am I going to offer them? I don't have anything, and I don't even have real love. Because, yes, they feel that you are their soulmate and that they are madly in love with you, but they're in love with you for all the wrong reasons. Okay, this is more of an infatuation here. This person is in love with having sex with you. This person is in love with sharing passion, fiery passion with you. I just That's funny. Spirit, I just heard spirit in my head go, sex, sex, sex. And I saw the word sex really big in my mind's eye. So basically, this person is connected to you through sex, and they feel like sex is love, and love is sex, and sexual gestures is being romantic because they're unevolved, they're unhealed, and they need to grow and expand and mature to understand that romance is not sex. Okay, romance is loving someone unconditionally and receiving that I can't say that word, reciprocity back equally. Okay, so the next thing I'm seeing burden wise is yet another burden now that they have to see you in the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is a happy life and being rich and wealthy and materially taken care of and sharing all of that wealth with your friends and family. And that hurts them because they're not happy. They don't have a loving partner. They don't have a loving family. They don't have loving friends. They don't have a happy life, and they don't have any abundance. So that's really hitting them hard to see you having all of this stuff. And so I was also picking up that, these two cards are talking about you for sure, okay? And what this is saying is, like I just said, you are emotionally fulfilled in your life. And at this point in time, you feel that you have everything you want and then some to make you happy. Okay, and that covers all of it: your career, your love life, your friends, your family. Okay, all these things are in a good position for you, and everything is positive and running off of love. Not to mention, you are an empath. Okay, definitely you are an empath here, and you experience emotions at a much deeper level than other people do. All right, you have this really deep understanding about you, and that's another thing that this is a burden on this ex of yours. because one thing that they really loved about you was your empathy, your compassion, and your caring and understanding ways, and how you loved so unconditionally. And I'm picking up too that when you were with this person, you found out about the few first things like cheating and lies that was going on behind your back, and you forgave them the first several times, thinking and believing that they were truthfully being honest, that they would never do those things again, and how much they loved you. And, it's mainly because you put a lot of time and effort into it. You loved this person. You thought it was something completely different than it was. And what happened is the Holy Spirit here, this dove and this cross represents the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit and the Most High came down and caused a divine intervention to split you guys up. Okay, because it was time for you to see the truth. And I'm feeling like what happened is God somehow showed you clarity. It may have been through other people around you, is a big thing I'm picking up. Like maybe you went into work one day and your boss was like, "Hey, I picked up this second job and your boyfriend or your girlfriend came into my work to visit their boyfriend or girlfriend, and there I was to witness it." Things like that. That's just an example. But yeah, like somehow, some way you were given clarity and shown the truth about this person because God had enough. He was tired of watching this go down. And he said, "That's it. I'm stepping in." Because whoever you are, you're very, very elevated here. You have an extremely high vibration naturally, which is a very special gift. And when you are naturally a high vibrational being, that means that not only have you lived a ton of past lives, but also you have gifts and abilities that go above and beyond the normal abilities that humans have with your senses and things like that, especially emotions. I'm also feeling like because you're empathic, you can read energies, okay? And everything is energy. Energy is everything. So that means you can pick up and read everything around you. And if you don't realize that now, which I think that you do, but if you don't, I'm triggering you now with what I'm saying, and it's time for you to wake up to this, okay? Because the Most High is these ace cards. I consider this hand to be God's hand coming from the divine realms, okay? And God is holding all of your blessings that are meant for you. And the Holy Ghost is on top helping secure those blessings for you to make sure that no one undeserving gets their hands on these blessings, because these blessings are so big that are meant for you. It's destiny and fate that God had to hold them back and keep them safe until you got away from whoever this person is. And this could be more than one. But you are destined here, you guys. You are destined to be successful, rich, abundant, wealthy, healthy, beautiful, loved, cared for. You're meant to have a happy home life, a happy family, happy relationships all around the board. You're meant to give love. You're meant to receive love, period. And you're getting that. Okay? And if you're not receiving all of that, or you feel like you're only getting a little bit of that, trust and believe the rest is on its way. Okay? It depends on how long you've been split up from this person or these people. If this was, more than one relationship in your past for you. How long Have you been split up with the last person you shouldn't have been with because they treated you wrong? Because time, even though it does not exist in the spirit realm, is a factor when we're talking about growing and evolving and healing, okay? So, the next thing I'm seeing here is yet another burden for your ex person here is they're being put through this extreme tower moment right now, and it's all about you. Their thoughts of you, it's like they constantly have a replay of a daydream of you going over and over again in their head. And for some of them, it's them replaying one moment they had with you where something was said and they can't forget it. Okay, I'm really picking up on that for some of you. For others of you, they're just constantly replaying different memories in their head that they're fond of because in that moment it makes them feel happy, like they have you again. And then as soon as they're done with their little fantasy or reminiscing with their memory, then the reality hits them even harder than before they daydreamed the memory. And so that's, a really big burden. Also, they're extremely burdened with the fact that you are this really strong person that sets really healthy boundaries for yourself and isn't allowing them in. Okay? They don't like that you've become so strong. They liked it when you were weaker in the past. They liked being able to overpower you and be stronger than you. But, for some of you, maybe they were physically stronger than you. For others of you, maybe you were just low vibrational back then, and so it was easy for them to manipulate you. But whatever it was, you've gained strength, courage, and you've grown and expanded a lot since then. So you're nothing like you used to be. And they can't break down your walls. And this is a huge burden. Like, they can't figure out how to break down your walls and get back in. Also, they're very burdened by the fact that you are this high priestess or high priest. Because 5, change. You made the changes and healed what you needed to heal, and it elevated you, okay? You are now this high priest energy where, see these people before you? They're asking for your advice, okay? People look up to you. They really highly respect your word and the things that you say, and people come to you for really important life advice, okay? And you are like, see this giant crown on your head? You are really tapped in to the other realms, spirit world, communicating with spirit, receiving messages. And if you don't know this by now, I'm telling you, like, you should know this, or maybe you know, but you downplay it because it's hard for you to believe that you're communicating with spirit or something, but you definitely are. And if you don't feel comfortable viewing it as, oh, I talk to dead people, or oh, I talk to spirits, maybe that makes you uncomfortable. You can view it as, I am connected to my higher self. My higher self is connected to my intuition, and my intuition gives me my answers. And if that's how you'd like to view it, you can view it any way you want, but however you view it, you're tapped in. You know the truth. You see the truth in everyone and everything, whether you want to believe it or not. And that's another burden on your person too, because they know that you know. Okay, they know that you know that they know that you know. But seriously, they know you know. and they're upset about that. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And that's a big burden on them because they're thinking a lot about how can they trick somebody in this kind of standing. How are they going to trick you when you're so connected? And they're really having a loss at what they think that they can even do to trick you. So now's where it starts getting really crazy. So the next card out is the Eight of Swords. All right. And so basically, what I was picking up there is this is you. And when you were in this relationship with this person or these people at different times or whatever, you were kept in the dark about a lot. There could still even be things that you never found out about that spirit was like, you know what, you don't even need to know because you already found out about so much and it already hurt you so badly that it's like spirit kind of just spared you on the rest of it. Like, but spirit wants you to know that this person had you in this kind of stance. When you were with them, it was like you were tied up, bound, gagged, blindfolded. Then they put a freaking force field of weapon. God, I can't tell. Weaponry. I can't say it. I can't. There's some words I can't say and I can't say it. But all these swords around you, they're weapons. Weaponry. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Most of you should know what I'm trying to say there. Anyway, and it's like they were keeping you locked in this prison cell, guarded away as if you were a belonging that they owned. And this is card number 8 too, and it's really standing out to me right now that 8 is abundance. And it's like this person viewed you as their abundance, which goes really well with this. Because, like, remember when I first started with this card and I said this pentacle represents you, and see how they're holding on to you because they see you as material wealth. They see you as gaining success. And yeah, it's like this person viewed you as their abundance, as a way to gain material wealth, as a way to be viewed by others in a higher standing than what they actually are. But again, just reiterate that spirit wants you to know, it's important for you to know that there was a lot more that you still don't even know about that was deceitful and against you behind your back from this person. And spirit is saying, I'm hearing, it's not necessary for you to know all of the little details about the stuff that you didn't find out about, but it's necessary for you to know how evil and deceitful and sneaky the things going on behind your back actually were. Okay. Now, here's where it's going to split into two. Because when I got down to these cards at the bottom, I saw two different things, and that's where I was really picking up that this was two different people here. So let's go ahead and scooch up here. All right. Okay. So... okay, so move these back over. First of all, this is you. And it's like when you were in this person's energy before, you felt as though you needed to be guarded all the time. Or you felt as though this person, they hid you away from everyone else. They consumed all of your time. They trained you to be guarded against everyone else if it wasn't involving them. And it was like part of their manipulation, okay? But also, I just want to mention that this card talks about being spiritually protected by really high-ranking spiritual beings. And so that's for you. You're definitely protected by really high-ranking spiritual beings, okay? Now, here's where it gets really creepy. We're about to take a really dark turn here. So, basically, with... I can't even handle it. It's so severe. With these three cards coming out right together like that, okay? You've got the Nine of Wands, the Devil, and the Magician. And so basically, one scenario I'm seeing here is one of the two really... Now, you know, there could be more people here than just the two I picked up on, but I picked up on two really strong energies through this King of Swords when I got to these cards. Because the one energy I'm picking up is they are doing some really, really dark black magic on you. And it's intentional. And this is, I'm talking about full-blown magic wands, dead animal carcasses, blood magic. They're using tools. They have an altar set up. Like this person, they could be going, like, you know, since they've lost everything and they're homeless now, they may not have all their tools anymore, but they could be going to cemeteries and doing graveyard magic with the moon in the middle of the night. And there's other things that they can be doing if they lost all their magical tools in their altar, okay? But whatever, they're doing some really, really dark stuff to you, or they have been. But again, you're extremely protected, okay? So you may have felt little bits of some things coming through from whatever they were trying to do here, but you were protected by all of your guides and everything. So don't be afraid, but be aware. Okay, when Spirit brings up dark messages like this, it's because it's not a warning to scare you. It's a warning so that you can be aware of what is happening in the energetic field around you. This person could be in Alaska and you could be in China. It does not matter the distance in between you. Intentions and thoughts and magic flow in the universe because they're energies. Okay? So, but yeah, anyways, back to this. I was really picking up on this person doing some really dark stuff. Okay? And it's very possible that your person is in a relationship with someone or sexually connected to someone here, and they're it's their partner in crime, and this person was helping them do some of these dark black magic rituals against you, and they were actually having fun and enjoying doing it. It's what brought these two together. So it's real sick and twisted, weird. But yeah, because this person thinks that there's this evil dark wizard and that they're all powerful and blah, blah, blah. But guess what? The Most High stepped in. This is divine intervention right here. And so whoever that is now reaping what they have sown, and all of this bad stuff is happening to both of them. Okay? Because you can't go around purposely setting negative intentions to make bad things happen to other people so that you can gain from it. You can't get away with that. It might go on for a short period of time, but eventually the Most High steps in and is like, no, no, this isn't going to continue to go on. And so that person, it's like they want to come towards you with this BS love offer, and this little teeny 1 cup is all they have. And they're actually coming through as a knight, so they're immature, unhealed, unevolved, haven't grown at all, haven't changed at all. But realize now, because they're getting all this bad karma and they're losing everything and everyone, now they want to come back towards you. Now they want you back. It's almost like this person, the dark person doing the black magic, is viewing you as their last option here. Ew. You are not a last option, okay? You are the first option, period. All right. So then the other person I was picking up on here is Spirit's also protecting you from this other person, but this other person, it's like they don't know that they're dark, but they're also connected to the devil, okay? But like the first person I talked about doing the black magic, they're connected to the devil in a different kind of way. They're actually doing the devil's physical work here by casting dark spells onto people and trying to make bad things happen to good people. But this secondary person is connected to the devil in a different way. The devil gets this person through addictions and obsessions. And so this person not only is connected to the devil because of how obsessed they are about you, but it's like the devil eggs this person on to stalk you, obsessively think about you, obsessively plot and plan different ideas to come towards you and get you back, or destroy you, or ruin your life, or make you lose everything you have because they have nothing. Any of that, all of that, okay? But yeah, also I'm picking up that it's like the devil is speaking to this secondary person and tricking them into believing that they should be trying to manifest you because this person views you as an earth angel. And they feel that there is no one that can replace you for them. So they're trying to manifest you at all costs, and they don't care who it hurts or what has to happen in order for them to manifest you back into their life. And that's a little bit greedy there, because if you have to, when you're manifesting, you can't just manifest something if it's going to affect anyone else in a negative way. You know, you gotta manifest in such a way that you're going to gain from it, but it's not going to affect anyone else in a negative way, or the universe is not going to grant it to you. Because how many people out there are living low vibrationally and are holding grudges against others and maybe don't even have a good reason for it, and they wish really horrible things on those people, and those people don't even deserve it. They're just living their life and they're just doing everything they're supposed to do. And because of jealousy, envy, greed, and all of those horrible, ugly things, it makes people hate, and it makes people project hate onto others. But it doesn't mean that, you know, that, how do I explain that? It just doesn't mean that you deserve to get your manifestation just because you're going to gain from it, you know? So, but yeah, with that secondary person, like I said, they don't even realize they're attached to the devil, but the devil has got them through addictions. Like they're addicted to you in an obsessive, stalkerish kind of way, which is negative and bad. And it's making them try to manifest you, but for all the wrong reasons here, okay? And Same thing. Both of these people are here with the same thing. They're both immature knights. They're both unhealed, and they both feel like they love you and they want to offer you their cup of love here. But again, they don't have much to offer except an offer of love or a vow to you of, I will love you forever. Just please give me one more chance. But I call bullshit on both of them. Okay? But that's up to you to decide. So we're with the bottom of the deck energy, I'm just gonna run through. I won't do as long of explanations on all of these, but let's see how many we can get through here because we're already at almost an hour. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back to saying your person, but this is both energies. Take it how it resonates for you. So this past person or ex of yours, they want to come in and give you this love offer because they see you as a twin flame, a special soulmate connection. They're feeling this connection and they're also receiving signs about you, but it has to do with their karma that they've created for themselves. It doesn't have anything to do with you. But again, they view you as their complete and total happiness. They want a new passionate beginning with you. But I'm picking up on really lusty, infatuated vibes there, okay? And then, yeah, the Page of Wands is out next. So this person is in a child's energy, is how unevolved and unhealed they are. And they're coming at you really immaturely here, okay? Trying to pretend. See this feather in his hat? He's trying to look the part. Like, look at me. I'm healed. I've grown. I've changed. I've matured. I'm enlightened now. But they're not. They're just all up in their fiery sexual passion for you, which is extremely immature. That's not romance. That's not romantic. That's not love. Okay? So next card out is the Sun card and Justice. And so basically what I'm getting there is Spirit has shown you the truth about this person or these people and all of the deceit that was going on. And maybe you didn't get to see every single thing, but they showed you enough so that you gained the clarity you needed. So you now know the truth about this person or these people, and you know that they're operating on the lower side of things. And basically, the reason why you were shown this clarity, it was Spirit, the Most High, divine intervention. God stepped in with this Justice card and said, no, we're going to show you what this person is doing to you, because this is so unjust and unfair that I, the Most High, am reaching my hand down and I am serving justice over this. Yeah, wow. This is your person. They're having nightmares. They can't sleep. They're anxious. They're fearful. They're depressed. Okay? They're all of that. They don't know what they're going to do without you because they're refusing to live their own life and stand up and be an independent person that handles their own business and affairs. Yeah. So they're completely heartbroken over you, but they feel like you turning your back on them is the ultimate betrayal, heartbreak. They've never felt anything worse. They've never been hurt this bad before. And I'm kind of picking up with it being a 3 that it's possible that this person, for some of you, is really evil, and they would like to trick you into thinking that they love you and get you back so that they can betray you, because they want you to feel the pain that they feel, because they think the pain they feel is your fault, but it's not. And so what else I'm picking up here is they're so heartbroken over you, but they're hiding it. They're going to extreme lengths to hide this from others, because they do not want other people to know just how upset they are over not having you, how depressed. Okay, there's like a couple people I feel that they're really close with that they tell all to, when it comes to you and this situation and them, trying to figure out how to get you back. But for the most part, they're not letting the world know that they're upset. They're not letting the world know that they're down and out. Okay. Also, the next card out, then after the moon, is the Five of Pentacles. And these people are broke. They ain't even got no shoes on, and it's snowing. They're wearing rags for clothes that are falling apart. And they don't have a home to live in or a place to go. They don't have belongings. They don't have any material items but what's on their person. They're outside in the cold. They don't even have a jacket and shoes, like I said. And also, I was picking up too, like, they ain't got no cell phone. This person might not even have a phone. That's crazy. They're like completely disconnected from the outside world, but yet are struggling to make sure that they perfectly hide everything that's really going on. It's, man, it's so crazy. This person is crazy. Yeah, they kept you in third-party situations. Also, I'm picking up that they made you a third party and treated you as such. Like, you were their main person and didn't even know that they had all these other relationships behind your back. And they were treating you as if you were just some person they just met and laid down with, when you had been there the whole time. You showed them love. You cared for them. You took care of them. You did all kinds of stuff for them. And they were treating you as if you were nothing. Ew. And they were going and treating these other third party people that they didn't even know like they were their best friends. Ugh. And look at, then here's you and all these people that this person was connected to that you didn't even know about. Then you've got strangers coming at you in an aggressive way, like fighting with you, arguing with you, starting drama with you, and you're just trying to fight them all off, and you have no idea why these people are even coming at you. And here it's because your person was connected to them behind your back, causing all these unnecessary fights for you that weren't even yours, pulling you into all this drama that didn't even belong to you. That is so selfish. Yeah. So Spirit is saying that you were completely blocked off because of the emotions that you were feeling for this person in your heart. You thought you had true love for this person, and you thought that it was a special connection, and that's why you were putting forth work and effort to try to make it work out. But you were so blinded to the truth that Spirit had to divine intervention and show you the truth. And Spirit's like, we know it hurt you, but you had to see. Because you, look at these twos. You were so off balance when you were with this person, because here's you. You're giving this person all of your love. And here's this person pretending to give you back all of their love. But your cup was full and their cup was empty. And so they took your full cup and gave you back an empty cup. And that's how that continuously kept going on until the Most High stepped in and created a divine intervention to split you guys apart. You see this person dressed up for the part. Look at me. I look good. I smell good. I feel good. And I love you. And you believed it because they looked the part. They spoke the right words. They seemed to do everything right. And you didn't know about everything going on behind your back. Wow. I can usually go through the whole deck, but we're at 1 hour right now. So I'll quicken it up a little bit because I actually want to finish these. So they view you as the star. They also view you as a healing energy, and when they're around you, it's healing for them, and they feel like you can heal them now because you were healing to them back then. But you're the Queen of Swords and you have really high boundaries set for yourself. So you're not allowing this person in at all. Also, you're surrounded by spiritual beings that are protecting you from this person as well. So they're not able to get in and get through to you, but they really want to communicate with you, but they're just not able to. That doesn't mean they won't figure out a way, but it's possible, on social media, people can send you messages, even if you're not connected to them. Maybe they did and you didn't get it. Maybe they did and you saw it and you just erased it because you didn't care. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's like this person was just causing so much conflict for you. Another 5 card of conflict, fighting. The air has to do with the mind, thinking, thoughts. This person was, they spent a lot of time thinking up all of the lies that they were telling you to make sure that they didn't get caught, to make sure that you never found out. Like, this person put a lot of work into manipulating you, okay? And then change came in because you made a change, because you turned your back and you walked away, even though you knew that they were taking from you. Now you knew at this point, towards the end, you found out, you knew they were taking from you in all kinds of ways. And you said, F it, I don't care. I'm throwing my hands up and I'm walking away for good. And that's exactly what you did. And look at this person. Do you see that smirk on his face? Your person thought this was hilarious. They thought it was so funny to manipulate you, to trick you, to lie to you. They thought it was hilarious that you believed their lies. They thought it was hilarious that the work and effort they put into manipulating you was working so well. The whole thing was just so hilarious. But who's laughing now? Because these cards are saying that your life is amazing and their life is crap. So who's really laughing now? And actually, you're a beautiful empathic being, so you probably feel sorry for them because you're so empathetic. You actually have empathy for these scums. You know what I mean? So good for you, because that's what it's about. And that is also why you're this emperor now. You're a leader in your life, and you're going to be very successful because the emperor is extremely successful. He has everything he wants materially. He's completely tapped in and connected to the higher self, intuition, spiritual realm, guides, however you want to look at that. This person knows what they want. They have their whole future planned out. Everything is set, and everyone around them is happy, okay? Wow, this just keeps going and going and going. But I really want to pull some other cards, so I'll just end it there with the tarot. But the last card here is this person's trying to manifest you. Okay, they're trying to manifest you because they want to offer you a love offer to be back in their presence again. But again, they're coming through as a page. So they're immature, unhealed. It's like they want to come in and trick you into thinking they have psychic abilities too, which is really weird. And that might not resonate for everybody, but yeah, that's a really big message I'm picking up there with that Page of Cups. Or they're trying to manifest psychic abilities for themselves because they want to match you energetically. But yeah, they're putting a lot of work and effort into trying to communicate with you. And they're dreaming about you all the time. Yeah, this is a past life connection. Okay. I know I said I was going to stop before. I just can't. Yeah, and you guys have a lot of options and choices, especially when it comes to suitors, because you're very beautiful or handsome, and people of the opposite sex notice you. And this person sees that and they don't like it, and it's yet another burden that they are carrying now. So let's see what comes out of this. Ooh. We'll pull from the Love Oracle. Take these? Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is Spirit saying that what you did is you forgave this person for what they did to you. You learned from your experiences with them, and that healed you and helped you grow to the level that you have reached now, because you let go of the past. You grew from your experiences, even though they were negative, and you let that lead you to something better. Oh, yeah. See, I told you they want a reconciliation with you. And so this offer that I keep seeing in the tarot cards that they have for you, it's a love offer. And they want to say that they want to be back in a relationship with you. But regardless, like it says, someone from your past is returning to your life. They're coming in somehow, some way. They're going to message you, call you on the phone, show up at your front door, run into you at your job, but it won't be on accident. It'll be planned out. You know what I mean? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. So it's like this person wants to, they're going to come in and tell you that they've been waiting all this time to get you back because that's how much they love you. But really, there's a long extended period of time where they were out effing everybody they could, you know, being hoes, living it up, partying their ass off, and they weren't thinking about you the whole time. So this, you know, these are coming through to let you, to like warn you about the crap that this person's going to try to say to you to trick you into thinking they're different than they are. All right, so let's see what else. Let's pull from the Love Oracle, or the other Love Oracle. Karmic Romance Truth Oracle. There's the first one. Yeah, Spirit says be very suspicious about this person and everything they're trying to say and do. Yeah, this person has a lot of hidden fears. But I'm also picking up, because they have a lot of hidden fears, it's like One of the things they do to manipulate people is they find out what your hidden fears are, and then they use those things against you later on in a manipulative way. Oh man, yeah. This person is so jealous of you and everything that you've gained and all the success that you have and all the love that you receive, and it disgusts them. They're disgusted that you have leveled up and they have actually leveled down. This is a very hateful person here. Yeah, they're going to come in and tell you every lie in the book to convince you that they are completely being genuine with you, but it's a lie. Be suspicious. Yeah, they have mental issues. For some of you, this person does have serious mental issues. For others of you, they are just going through such horrible mental conflict because of all the bad karma that they created for theirself, that they're blaming you for it. So be careful, because this person is very angry and hateful. Anger, hate, jealousy, envy, fear. That's like what's it? I can't think today. What's that saying I'm trying to think of? That is a recipe for destruction. Okay, so be careful. This person is on like a destructive path here, and they're gonna take down anybody that gets in their way. They don't care, because they have nothing, so why should anyone else have anything? Any more, Spirit? Yeah, so that was sticking out, and then the bottom of the deck is twin flames. So basically, this person, they are convinced that you guys have a spiritual connection, and maybe you do, but it's probably just a karmic connection, which means you're not meant to be together forever. But this person wants to come in and convince you that they genuinely feel that you guys have a special connection and that you're like twin flames, okay? And that they've been crying over you and missing you and in such misery without you. But I think it's all bullshit. Stay in a protective energy and keep yourself guarded and keep your boundaries set firmly in place, okay? Okay, let's pull from my oracle deck. And so we're going to pull, these are love messages that your person would say to you if they could. Let's see what kind of stuff your person wants to come in and say to you to trick you and make you think that they're being genuine. So that way, if this person comes in and says anything close to these things, you'll be like, oh man, I remember watching that reading and she said he was going to say this. She said she was going to come in and say this. Okay, he or she. So here's your confirmation. They want to come in and they want, it says, I don't think I'm good enough for you. So they want to convince you that they waited all this time to try to get you back anyway, because they didn't think that they even deserved you, because you're so much better than them. And it's like, whatever. I'm afraid to reach out. I don't know what to say. Now, that's probably true, because they have to figure out how to manipulate you now that you're so open and aware to the manipulation. So this has become a lot of work for this person. It's easy to manipulate low vibrational people, but you're high vibrational, and it's not easy to manipulate you at all, okay? I take screenshots of pictures you post of yourself. So this person is definitely got a picture album saved in their phone of you. They're obsessively stalking you. Remember I said that earlier in the tarot. I'm curious if you're waiting for me. So it's like they want to come in. You are so beautiful. I miss your face. So they want to come in. They want to love bomb you. They want to talk about how beautiful they feel that you are and flatter you with that kind of talk. And they want to, get you in your empathy by convincing you that they've been thinking about you, trying to get you back, wondering if you were waiting for them, thinking this is some kind of special connection. But really, they're just obsessively stalking you for their own negative reasons, and none of it is based on love at all. All right. So let's go ahead and pull my last love deck here, the Infinity Oracle, and see what comes out here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so this card was sticking out. It was the only one sticking out before I finished shuffling, so I grabbed it. Generous offer. So it's like I'm picking up right away. This person, for some of you, is trying to come up with some kind of really generous offer that they feel if they extend to you, you won't be able to turn it down. Oh, shoot. And then that will get you in their good graces, back in their energy. Oh my gosh, that is so many cards. So many just fell. We're going to take them. So we got signs from nature, regain balance, healing old wounds. So many more. Jeez. Okay. These, I don't do these in reversal, so I'm just flipping them all, going the same way. Okay. We got stuck, isolation, slow and steady. So from what I'm seeing in this row, your person is completely stuck because they've lost everything and they have nothing and they don't have anyone to help them. And so they're basically just trying to figure out the best way to get unstuck and get everything that they want and need again. And they're viewing you as a meal ticket here. Yeah. And because they've lost everything, it's forcing them to be in isolation. Nobody wants to be around them. And then for a few of you, your person's in jail and they're isolated because they're in jail. But they're definitely coming towards you, but they're being really slow and steady about it because they're afraid to say the wrong thing and screw up their chance at gaining success by being with you. Yeah, they also feel like you can heal old wounds for them. And they feel like they're going to regain all of their balance and be back on top of the world again if they get you back. So it's like they just want to use you for material stuff and for status. So Spirit is telling you guys to look for signs from nature so that you can regain your balance as needed. Because whenever you're feeling drained or out of the norm, it could very well be because this person is so focused on you in their thoughts and projecting so much mixed signals out into the universe about you. One minute they love you, next minute they hate you. One minute they wish they could feel your touch again, next minute they wish that you would lose everything you have. And it's so back and forth and chaotic that it could be affecting you. It could be making you lethargic and really tired, nauseous, headaches, like sinus infection type of like symptoms and things like that. You could be even having body aches and pains, all kinds of stuff. So, do what you need to do and use nature to regain your balance and get grounded, okay? Yeah, you got take control, vivid dreams, autumn, temptation, spiritual awakening, summer, abundance is near, and self-worth, okay? So I'm picking up from this last row. Spirit is saying it's time for you to take control and keep control of keeping these low vibrational people out of your life. More like spirit is recognizing that you have taken control of that, but they're letting you know to keep your guard up. Spirit is sending you very vivid dreams that are showing you who these people are in your energy, okay? And vivid dreams means in your dream, you can physically feel things. That is one of the signs of a vivid dream. You can physically feel things. And when you wake up, you remember, like, oh my gosh, I felt that person kiss me on the cheek as if it was real. You know what I mean? That is a vivid dream. Also, you will remember the dream very well, or you'll remember really significant parts of the dream and the person you were having the dream about. Okay? And that is the person this reading is talking about. So, something is going to go on firstly this summer coming, since it's about to be summer now. Well, we got to go through spring first, and then after summer in the fall. So you're going to have like 2 encounters with this person, or this person's going to try to contact you 2 different times, or something like that. Or you're going to have 2 significant dreams about this person, something like that. Okay. But yeah, something big is going to go down in this summer coming, and then in autumn right after. All right. But yeah, Spirit's reiterating, be really careful, because this person wants to come in with this generous offer to tempt you. But don't be tempted, okay? Because you're going through a spiritual awakening, and actually this was right next to temptation. So I feel like for some of you that are spiritual, this person is going to try to tempt you with spirituality. And what I mean by that is, it's like they're going to come in and they're going to pretend to be really spiritual and be in tune with all of this spiritual stuff, and like play on your empathy, like, oh, I'm healing and doing this and doing that, but it's so hard and I'm stuck at this part, could you help me figure out this part? And then it's like it's going to tempt you into helping them, because you have empathy and you're full of love. So be careful, guys. It's not your responsibility to heal an ex. Okay? An ex is an ex for a reason. Yeah, and then here's Spirit reiterating for you. You're abundant. You're about to get so many more blessings and abundance sent your way. And Spirit is saying, keep working on everything you're working on. Your abundance is coming. You already have a lot, but so much more is on the way to you. So many blessings, so much good fortune. Okay, this is the good fortune card to me. You've earned and gained your good fortune. And you have self-worth now. Now that you've gotten away from these past people and you have good people in your life that truly love and care for you, you now know your self-worth because of those people. Wow. All right, let's get you an angel number or 2 and then we'll end this. This one wants to come out. That one. And one fell on the floor. Okay. Ooh, master number 33 fell on the floor there. So you are a master of something to the point where you should be teaching it to others. You're meant to uplift humanity through love, light, and healing, or teaching whatever it is that you have mastered. And also, you are very enlightened, okay? And you're traveling the road to being more enlightened. 1122. So you have a really strong connection to the divine or spirit, however you want to call it, the angels, ascended masters, ancestors, relatives, because they become spirit guides when they cross over, God, whoever you pray to, all of those, okay? And that is talking about your higher self and your intuition as well. Your growth and awakening has been acknowledged. So all the work that you've been doing and all the growth that you have experienced has been acknowledged by the Most High. They see how hard you've been working, and that's why you have all of these abundant blessings coming in for you. Okay, and then it says knowing yourself and others much more deeply. So you're opening up on a level to where you are able to read into other people's energies much easier, and so you're able to tap in a much more intimate way with people around you and people that you're helping and guiding and teaching. And you also got 444. So you're blessed by the angels with love and protection. Okay, you are divinely guided, and it's time to stop waiting and start seeking. Okay, so there's something in your life that maybe you're waiting for manifestations to come in, or you're waiting to see some of these blessings or abundance come in, and Spirit's like, quit waiting and start seeking, start doing, start putting forth more action. Okay, and they just want you to know that you are very loved and divinely guided by the Most High. And the angels very much love you, and you are blessed, and you will always be blessed, and you will always be loved, protected, and cared for by the divine beings in the divine realm, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it because it's at an hour and a half almost, but I hope that this reading helps someone. I hope whoever needs these messages receives them. I am always sending love, light, and blessings and healing to all of you. I love you all with all of my heart. And please, don't allow other people to take advantage or manipulate you because you're kind-hearted, because you have love, because you give love so freely. Don't stop giving love so freely and being the beautiful empathic person that you are because of the low vibrational ones. We need to just ignore the low vibrational ones and keep moving forwards in our lives, okay? All right, guys. Well, love you all so much, and see you in the next one.